what's up, guys? Maximus Black here.
And Novamore.
And we're bringing you guys a normal game sent in by the fans on D2Dgamer.com.
Swag pits.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen this map. Okay. So.
Mr. Maximus Black.
Yes.
I want you to hit me up with that noise, but it has to be the best impersonation of a transformer transforming that you've got.
Got you.
Good luck.
That
wasn't bad.
Felt good.
That was pretty good.
That isn't. You guys don't know.
You kind of threw in the SCV repairing noise.
Oh, did I? That was
But the end, that wasn't bad.
Okay.
That wasn't bad. That was pretty good.
A lot of people may not know this about the show, but everything that we do is off the top.
Completely.
We never. It's a rare thing for us to
premeditate something.
anything.
Yeah.
And so when I shit the bed on my sounds or whatever, it's probably because I'm shitting the bed on my sounds.
Yeah. And we don't restart things.
We don't restart things.
We push forward.
We used to do that once upon a time.
Yes.
But
not
now
anymore.
Now we're just too professional for that.
See, professional being too lazy. Speaking of lazy, up here in the top left position, we are looking at LazieKid. Down here
Nice
in the
segue, sir.
Nice
again segue.
Nothing is premeditated,
sir.
Thank you, sir. OptimusP, the greatest urination, is down here in this bottom.
Oh, you got me in a half swallow there. Oh,
that's what she said.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, GG.
Oh, people are gonna think we wrote this entire episode.
You know what? Whatever.
It's gonna happen. Zorro was there, by the way. I don't know if you see that.
This?
Yeah.
What happened to Zorro anyway?
He went away after the last couple of terrible movies. Hot girls in it, though.
Yeah, who's that Spanish dude that played Zorro and he ruins all good movies? I forget his name. Antonio Banderas or
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
Antonio Banderas.
That sounds Spanish enough.
Okay.
There's a Marine going down.
Yeah, Billie Jean is working his way across, but look at this. We actually have a bunker going in the base of OptimusP. So it seems as though we're going to look for a contain of some sort from LazieKid for obvious reasons, but unfortunately, this SCV is going to go down, forced to back off, but he actually keeps it alive. The Marine is not microing at all against that. No stutter step to get rid of that, and
oh, you got tased, bro.
So that is actually going to hurt LazieKid quite a bit, now forced to bring another SCV. Oh, that's actually a Marine, so forget even doing that.
I guess he's just basically tossing that out the window, that idea. I don't know why there hasn't been more probes over here getting rid of that. It could have been gone by now, but unfortunately it's going to remain half built, and I'm sure he will bring down an SCV at some point to repair that. There's no, or finish building it, I should say. There's no reason not to. Some damage getting done there by the Marines now in the mineral line. We have a forge going down. We have the cyber already down as well, getting the warp gate technology. Not a lot of units being put out here right now. One stalker just about to finish. That will go a long way to helping him get rid of these pesky Marines. They are going to basically have to pack up and leave, because really if a couple probes came out, that's it. But there you go.
So he needs to get rid of this SCV, because if that bunker goes up, that's going to be a little bit of trouble for him, and he does. He needs to back off and micro that stalker, and he's doing so. But one thing I want to take note of here from Optimus is
Straight Tech.
Straight Tech got a double assimilator, so it looks like we may see a robo going down very, very soon for him. But he also got to understand that there's a lot of Marines being built, so maybe getting an Immortal isn't the best thing ever, if that's what he plans on doing. But right now, he's spending the bulk of his income on cannons and getting that defense because, well, he allowed LazieKid to get where he's at. Sure, he could have took off a bunch of probes, got rid of this. It would have cost him a little bit, but it would have saved him a lot in the long run.
No, absolutely. But what LazieKid really does need to be careful of here is allowing OptimusP to build up too much tech here.
Oh, Twilight
if he's not
Council.
Yeah, exactly. If he doesn't get in here soon, there's going to be a whole lot of tech that Marines aren't going to be able to deal with, and really the Marines can't get in. And a couple of cannons go down. You need quite a few Marines, especially if probes are pulled and there's two stalkers on the field, to get rid of those cannons. And so he's going to be able to do basically what he wants for a while. And LazieKid should probably back up and rethink this strategy. He might be just as good to go back and tech up himself.
Yeah, that's exactly what he needs to do. He needs to get away from this base. He's still bringing a third SCV to try to do the job that the other two failed horribly at. And finally, it looks like he has enough manpower to protect the rest of this.
Ooh,
and
what's
here
that?
we go. And
What is that?
that is actually, sir,
What is that?
It's called the Dark Shrine. And unfortunately for LazieKid, he is using mules. At least he was, but he does actually have enough for a scan, and pretty soon 2 scans.
Is that a probe just sitting there?
That probe has been there since.
Why
since
has
the
that not died? There's been about 12 freaking Marines that have sauntered by
Well, look
and
at
have not
this.
gotten rid of it.
That right there tells you why.
But how can you see it there? Kill it, you fool! You know what's gonna be done.
Yeah, it's actually, that's, you know
It's
what?
all,
Look at this.
Look
Hey,
at this.
hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going? Good.
All right, see you, Billy
Go,
Jean.
have a good day.
Keep making those hit records.
That's the dumbest thing I've seen in a while. And why in the hell is that bunker going there? What is that gonna do?
You know what, Adam? I think that this game deserves a Wood League symbol.
I agree.
It's up
It's
there.
going.
It's been up there since the beginning.
In fact, it's there now.
Yeah.
In fact, it's there now. We are from the future.
Well, this is probably the saddest Marine,
That Dark Shrine just is going to finish right now.
the weakest 4-rack.
There
3
should have
racks
been about
aggression.
18 times more Marines. Look at his income right now. We were at 6. He was at 700 minerals right now. I mean, Optimus Prime really not doing a whole lot better himself.
Oh my God!
But he does
killed
have
the
a
probe?
Dark Shrine.
He killed the probe.
What? No. I refuse to believe it.
Oh, hey, look at this.
Oh, so,
Oh, just run
no, just
past
like
him.
no.
You know what? That's kind of smart, because if he's not looking down this way, he's not going to notice that those DTs are out on the field, and if he did attack, that would give LazieKid just a little bit of time to get up some missile turrets and or save as much scan as possible. But here we go, bringing down some Marauders in the mix this time. But
leaving his base completely open.
hey, look. Hey, how's it going? These are 3 DTs that are going to ruin your day. GG, no read.
No, that's actually that's game.
Yeah.
By the time he gets back with all those units, he's not going to have anything to defend with, and he can just build more DTs back home. So all that needs to happen right now, I mean, LazieKid can't do anything about it. He either has to waste scans here, or hope that that missile turret goes up, but they're not going to allow that missile turret to go
No,
up. They're not
no.
stupid. That's going to go down. This is going to be GG. And there is 1 scan, but wisely separating those DT, and not enough to get all of them there with vision, and unfortunately, oh, that's just a slaughter. Oh.
Man.
Oh!
Oh, man.
Oh, he got cannon and hit by a DT at the same time.
Wow.
That's like being stabbed with a sword and hit with a rocket launcher simultaneously. Which I imagine is one of the worst ways to die.
Yeah. Nobody wants to get stabbed by a sword.
How do you, like, let's say you were some shady place that just so happened to have a bevy of weapons to choose from.
Japan.
Okay. And they said, we don't like you.
No, it's we don't like you. Get it right. Okay, keep going.
We're just gonna kill you.
We are just gonna kill you.
You sound like Persian or like Iranian or like something that's not Japanese, but I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
And they stick you in a room blindfolded. Mm-hmm. And there's a very large Japanese Iranian
Oof.
who happens to have retained most of his Iranian accent.
Thank you. Thanks for that help.
And he has this giant wall. There's a Gatling gun. There's a couple of forks because they hate Western culture. There's a couple machine guns, the obvious fanfare. Even a gun from World War II is hanging up there on the wall just as a memorial, but totally still serviceable. And, you know, they have a few pikes, maybe a halberd, because they're medieval collectors. And then there's a samurai sword. And on the other side of the room, because it goes from old weapons to new weapons, you go by the Glocks, you go by the M16s, which for all the gun nuts out there, they're going to point out the M16 is probably a hell of a lot older than the Glock, but I don't care. For all of those who don't know anything about guns, we're just going to keep going.
Just keep going with it. It's off the top of our head. I already just told you guys this at the beginning. Go.
And we get down, and we hit the rocket launcher. And he says, how would you like to die?
How would you like to die?
And you say, the fastest way possible. And he says, okay,
Okay.
sure.
Sure.
I will grant you that.
I would grant you that.
I had something caught in my throat there, sorry.
I had something caught in my throat there, sorry.
And you say, I want the rocket launcher to be used. And he says, that's not enough.
That is not enough.
And he grabs that sword. And he hands it to a small woman next to him.
Here. Take this small woman.
And you say, no thank you, I just had some. And then the small woman pulls the sword back, grimaces as she has never taken a life before. And she doesn't want to do it. And she's shaking and saying, no.
No.
Please don't make me do it.
Don't make me do it.
And he says, shut up, you filthy whore.
Shut up, you filthy whore.
And he pulls that rocket launcher off that shelf. And he loads it. Alright? And he draws a nice smiley face at the end of it. Got no sound effect for a marker. Okay. I don't know what the click was at the end. And he says, I'm gonna count down from 3.
I am going to count down from 3.
And the lady says, no, please!
No, that's mine. No, please!
3,
3,
2,
2.
and he fires. And she gets scared and she stabs, but she's weak. So it barely goes in and you go, ah! And then the rocket hits you simultaneously in the face as you're going, ah! Knocking your teeth out, impaling your face, your nose breaks, shoves into the back of your head cavity, pins you to the wall before it explodes on impact, taking out the woman with you. The man hangs his head and says, I should really go back to Iran.
I should really go back to Iran.